Hey internet, so I am partly through the quiz, so I'm a little bit excited as you can tell. Maybe not, you can tell by my voice. So I'm gonna try and keep it coherent as much as possible. This is a semi-lore video slash speculation, and I don't do these often, so I do get excited when I do make these kind of videos. So this person, and we'll use his pronoun he. So Elynas or Elynas, so he is the Hydro Dragon. So in the quest, he is partially resurrected, and we stopped him, and he's okay with that because he is the creator of the mezzanine creatures. Yeah, it sounds like the mini level architectural term thing. But you know, these cute animal creatures, he made them, or rather he gave birth to them, so technically he is a she. Anyways, the pronouns get confusing. The point is, this is the manifestation of the Hydro Dragon. So we know that where the skeleton is in Fontaine, and yeah, so that heart that we found. Actually, no, I didn't show you guys. That was off screen. But there is a heart under the Hydro Dragon skeleton. And in this quest, we had to prevent the heart from beating. So the Abyss tried to restart the heart. And the Abyss Order also plays a part. So take note, the Abyss and the Abyss Order are two separate beings and factions, not fractions. So not the mathematical term, but the groupings. So first of all, we kind of get some more insight on what the seven sovereigns are, the dragons. So they're actually like cosmic dragons or cosmic creatures. And that's interesting as well. Alright, and there is like a mother dragon. So a queen dragon, you could say. And yeah, I mean, that's very interesting. So they provide some kind of cosmic power. And we're sort of connected. The traveler is sort of connected to that, which is again very interesting lore drop. So in the beginning there was a war going on. So I think after the primordial one beat the dragons, they had the whole Khaenri'ah war, and the Abyss was there. So was the Abyss Order, from what I can tell from the story. But the Abyss, they are the dark cosmic creatures. The Abyss Order is like a splinter cell, sort of. I'm trying to explain this the best I can. And, well, the Abyss consider the Abyss Order more lowly primitives. Their words, not mine. And I find it interesting. So the Abyss refer to the Abyss Order as simply they're no better than the Pryces, which is Celestia. They just use the power to fight. Whereas the Abyss actually have a grand plan of resurrecting the seven sovereigns and then overtaking Celestia. But they also want to, for some reason, get in contact with the primordial one as well. So that's sort of what I'm getting, and that's where the speculation is. So we know that the Abyss is resurrecting the seven, which is evident in this quest. They are resurrecting the Hydro Dragon. And I guess Mondstadt technically has the Valen, which is a mini dragon. And you got the Cimeri dragon, which is still alive, sort of. You've got the skeleton in Inazuma. And not sure if you can resurrect that one, because like A really like vanquished them. There is one in Dragon Spine. The heart's still beating, so maybe there's a reason to resurrect that dragon. But I have a feeling that that's another subplot between the whole finding your sibling and then stopping the Abyss Order, the Fatui, and Celestia. So there's so many subplots, right? But I think they're all interconnected somehow. And I can now see how the thread is being threaded in this loom of fate, so to speak. Although the actual loom of fate is Carrie Bear, or is it? I don't know. I guess that's where the quest starts, right? Is the metaphor just for a person? That's a discussion for another day. But I think like it's gotten more interesting now that the laws dropped. So the power of the Hydro Dragon and the Seven Sovereigns is similar power to the Abyss, but don't get confused, they're not the same as the Abyss Order. So they possess similar like cold cosmic power, which is what the Abyss uses. And I find that interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to continue with this quest a little bit and we'll just like give my thoughts on it. So as you can see, that's Elynas, and that's his spirit form, or his ghost form, I guess, his force ghost. So technically he's still dead because we stopped his heart from beating, or at least like reduced it to a slowest rate of beating. But if he resurrects, all the animal creatures, the mezzanine, they will die. So in a way, Elynas wanted to be stopped so his children can continue living. Okay. So just continuing with the quest, and he says she is proud of the kid. That's fine. And yeah. Okay. Interesting. But since this quest, it's kind of like added an extra info. And yeah, I feel like it was good. Is this quest complete? Yeah, it is. Okay. So my thoughts on the quest. It definitely added some lore drop for sure. Yeah. I'm looking forward to what they come up with next. So we know for sure there is at least 2 active dragons right now. Maybe a third if you count Dragon Spine as well. And so that's another 4 more dragons to resurrect. I feel like that's a subplot that they should explore a bit more. Alright, we'll finish this quest, and I mean the main thing was like the whole Hydro Dragon. That was the main thing. These dudes, they're cute, but they didn't necessarily add too much to the story. Yes, they're the offspring of the Hydro Dragon, but yeah. So that is the heart of the Hydro Dragon, and we managed to stop it from beating. And yeah. So that's cool. I think like overall, we have gained some new information about the Abyss Order. So, the Abyss Order, they're just after revenge, basically. They're basically like, some are former Khaenri'ahns, some are like just rogue Abyss, and I feel like they are sort of just kind of against Celestia, but they're sort of our enemy as well. But I guess everyone's our enemy. They need to take a page out of Vinland Saga. We have no enemies. Alright. Okay, do these options matter? Melusines. I always see how I remember that name was mezzanine, like, you know, the architectural concept of a mid-level. Anyways, like, Melusines is the actual name for the creatures. Alright, I was calling them mezzanine, and I guess that's one way to remember them. Okay. So, alright. I think that we're probably going to have the Abyss, like, creatures in the Spiral Abyss. Maybe. Actually, that would totally make sense, right? Not just like random Abyss Order monsters, but actual Abyss creatures. And they look the same, like, it's like an Abyss Herald, but just with a different face, basically. I think I can show you in the archives. Okay, and excuse the aircraft. Apparently, my house is like, well, our area is right in line with a flight path. So, if you hear like engines roaring, and yeah, that's probably just like an aircraft flying over our house. I mean, it was like the flight path changes. It's like 1 year we get it, 1 year we don't. It's weird. And yeah, and well, I would rather have the aircraft flying over than to have like crime in our neighborhood, which is happening quite often these days. You like hear the police sirens so often these days. But why am I talking about real life? Alright, coming back to the lore, I'm excited to see where they go with this. And is it a bombshell? Not so much, but it does connect some of the dots, but also raises some more questions. Alright. I think that is about it. And I'll just leave this unedited just because I want to get all my thoughts out, and sometimes the pauses do add effect as well. Like, if it was a short how-to video, then of course I would have to edit out the pauses and like dead air. But since this is just like me rambling and just talking about speculation, we'll leave it unedited. And I enjoyed the quest. I mean, it's your typical fetch quest, you know, you help the NPC do things, and then yeah, major reveal. I say major, but well, it is a major, I guess. Is it major? We kind of knew already, like we already knew Abyss and Abyss Order were like separate beings, but now we confirmed it like separate species as well, or like separate factions. So it's always good to reinforce. Alright. We also know that the Abyss consider us unique, and we are the MC, so Alright, this is another lore drop. So this place is like the Oceanid or Eidolons, I guess. I remember hearing that from the other quest, so that must be important. I guess I gotta do the main story quest later. I think I just triggered it and I haven't gotten around to do it yet. Alright, let me just exit out this. Quest complete. Nice. Cool. And we got some rewards, primo gems, always great. Okay, so archive. Living beings. So which one is he? Oh, these even though these are called aliens, technically they're actually the Hydro Dragon cells. Alright, do we have some new creatures? I know. Oop, haven't unlocked some of these. I should probably do that. Bosses. So, there's no new boss? What? I thought there would be a new boss. Okay. I digress. Should be under the Abyss order, right? So, what is that one? Nope, that's Frost, that's Fire, Lictor, Inquisitor, Herald. It's more like this dude. I feel like, yeah, Inquisitor would be the closest looking thing to the quest. We have not seen these dudes yet. Well, we've seen these dudes in the and they've been introduced. We have not seen this dude. It'll be interesting to see like how he gets introduced. These guys, even though they're listed as aliens, they're actually just the cells. And we found that out in this quest, so that was cool. I was gonna like make a whole video like, why are there aliens in Genshin Impact? But apparently they are just the cells of the Hydro Dragon. Okay, cool. I think that is it for today. Definitely happy about this quest. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. Are you interested in the Genshin Impact lore? Do you follow the sub-stories, like the, what do you call it, side quests? I think the side quests are like the best because sometimes they just have so many like lore drops. The main quest is good, but sometimes you find the real nuggets in the side quests. Alright, leave a comment below if you enjoyed side quests. Until next time, see ya.